Ryan Wilson is an admired partner with us, and he continuously brings us the best, most current real estate advice to light. Today, however, he's using this platform to highlight an organization making a big impact in the lives of children and their families at Boston's Children's Hospital. Please stay tuned for these inspiring stories from both the families and dedicated staff at Children's Hospital and the programs in state that make these experiences possible.
Hi, I'm Ryan Wilson of the Wilson Group at Keller Williams Realty, also the president of Alex's Team Foundation. I'm here with my wife, Ariana, the executive director of Alex's Team, and our beautiful daughter, Chase Alexandra. Alex's Team Foundation supports the fight against childhood cancer, and we're very fortunate to have the opportunity to fund the nurses in a variety of different ways to be able to provide better care for these amazing children here.
This is a really special place for me. My sister Alex was treated here 16 years ago, and we're so fortunate to be able to continue that relationship and support the nurses, doctors, and patients that are on this floor day in and day out.
I'm here with Chris, a dad. His son has been here at Children's Hospital since January. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, my experience started in late January. My young son was about 2 weeks past his first birthday and just wasn't really acting right. So I brought him to South Shore Hospital, which is on the South Shore in Weymouth, and they gave him a CAT scan and they saw, unfortunately, a brain tumor. It had actually blocked his right ventricle, so he had hydrocephalus, which was kind of making him act a little bit loopy. So it was a little bit of a dangerous situation. We were brought to Children's Hospital emergency room by ambulance, and he did have to go straight into surgery and get the fluid drained out of his brain. They did that with an external drain, and then a few days later they went in and put an internal drain in. He was able to go home for a couple weeks after that, and then he had a craniotomy, which is a brain surgery, to remove the tumor. That was successful, thank goodness, and he was pretty much on the road to recovery after that. We have been here about 6 months since then, so he's been going through intense chemotherapy. Again, he was only 1 year old when all this began, so he's a little bit too young for radiation. You always know you're in great hands here, and it's been unbelievable. I mean, I can't even convey how tough this has been. I have two other boys, 6 and 3, so it's been a tough experience for our family. But as far as everything that we've learned here, everything that we've experienced here, just how great this staff is here, it's made it as easy as it could possibly be. So that's
amazing.
been my experience.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, no problem.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm sitting here with Pam. Pam has a very unique relationship with the family and the foundation of Alex's Team. So tell us a little bit about that.
I had the pleasure of taking care of Alex back from her course when she was here at Children's between 2000 and 2002. We had a very unique relationship, and Alex was an athlete. We talked sports, and we talked basketball, and we talked football, especially the Patriots.
Are you a fan?
Just a little
bit.
Just a little bit. And we spent many nights when she was in transplant, and I would be working here. I would call over on the phone to check in on her, or sneak over and say hello, and especially the night of the playoff games when she had her Drew Bledsoe jersey up above her bed, and so that was our connection.
Well, we're very grateful to have such great support from the nurses here, so thank you so much. And I would love to hear a little bit about our hospital home program.
Here on 6 Northeast, we have a unique program that a lot of other institutions throughout the country don't have. We have a dedicated nurse. Her name is Kendall Temple. She couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, but she initiated the program, and basically the role is for any patient when they're discharged, first time that they go home, a nurse goes to the home and does a visit. And she does things like check the medications, make sure that all the prescriptions were written right, that the family understands how to draw up the medication, how to administer that medication. And it is a very worthwhile program because she's picked up on some discrepancies or maybe things that families need a little more re-education about. And she will communicate back with the primary team as well as the Jimmy Fund Clinic and the physicians, to just provide that extra layer of support for the family. So it's an invaluable program. We are so thankful for your continued support of that program.
Very well.
Because most institutions do not have that program. And every time we go to conference or we talk about the program, everybody is in awe of the fact that we're able to do this. So
It's great to hear. So thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're here with our good friend Marissa, who's a nurse on the floor, hematology oncology at Boston Children's Hospital. Tell us a little bit about your experience here on the floor.
So I've been a nurse here on the floor for about 3 years. This floor is like no other. I've worked in other places, and I always come back to Boston Children's and 6 Northeast. We have a real family unit here between the staff, the patients, and the family. The kids here are here for weeks to days, sometimes even as long as a year, getting treatment, inpatient and outpatient. And we see highs and lows, but for what I see the most is they teach me so much about life. You know, I'm very blessed and lucky to work here at Boston Children's and see these courageous kids every day and take care of them.
As you know, one of the things we're very fortunate to fund and support is the nursing staff going to some amazing conferences all around the world. And I know you just got back from one. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, Ryan. I, along with 20 nurses on this floor, traveled to Savannah to APON, the Association of Pediatric Hematology Oncology Nurses. It was incredible. I am so lucky that Alex's team funds this opportunity for us. But research is so important in cancer, pediatric cancer especially, and we're so lucky to have Alex's team funding research and conferences for us nurses to be educated on.
That's amazing. You get to go and share your knowledge, what you learn here, and also take it to your better self.
Wonderful insight, and really refueled me to want to learn more and do more research at Boston Children's.
Thank you so much for what you do, Riss.
Thank you.
Ryan, we can't thank you enough for bringing these stories to our attention. If viewers have questions or want to learn more, we encourage you to reach out to Ryan.